Hi guys, welcome to Learn with Ya, the channel that seeks to make IT easy for you. In this particular lesson, we'll be looking at PowerPoint without tears. But before that, I'll urge you to subscribe and make sure you hit the notification button so you will always have an alert when a new video is uploaded. Now, so as I stated earlier, we are looking at PowerPoint without tears. That is how it is captioned. We'll look at how to launch the PowerPoint application, and then we'll look at the layout of PowerPoint, or how do we set out slides. So work with me as I take you through these easy steps to be able to set up a PowerPoint layout. Now, so you will always have to launch the application. And to launch the application, there are two ways. When you look on my taskbar here, you see that the application is pinned to the taskbar. You can launch it from your taskbar, or you just type in the search box there, PowerPoint. Once you just type that, you will see it show here. Click on it and your PowerPoint would launch. So we have clicked, just waiting for the PowerPoint to launch. All right. So great. We have launched our PowerPoint app. Now we want the slides. So what do? You click on this blank presentation. That is one way. If you look at these other ones, these are all other templates you can use, okay? And you can as well get some from online. So let's start from this point. I want to lay it out, set it out. Now I have a blank slide here. Now this blank slide here, you see it's written in the click to add title. So this is where we click to add the title of whatever presentation we want to do. And then the subtitle will come in here. But if you look to the left here, you observe that there is a small box here highlighted. That is a thumbnail. This shows exactly what happens here. So this slide you are seeing here is the same as that. Now, when you have launched your application and you have your slide here, if you want to add a new slide, you just have to click on this button here. Just click on that, and then a new slide pops up. You can always have that done. Beyond that, you could also just come down to new slide here, click on new slide, and you have several other themes you can select from. So if you want just a title theme, you click this, you would have that. If you want the title and the content, you can click on this one here. This one gives you only a section header. This one gives you a 2 content slide. Then if you want to make comparisons, you use this one. If you want only the title, you use this. If you want to have a caption and a picture, you can use that. So if you look at this, you have several options, okay? The blank page is also here. So if you don't want any of this and you still want to go by the blank and determine what you want to do, that as well can be done here. Once you click that, you'll be able to add another slide. Now, another way you can add a new slide is to right click below the very last slide here. So here you see we have 1, 2, 3 slides. The slides are numbered. So just click under, right click actually, under the last slide, which is the 3rd slide. So you right click and you see new slide, okay? So once you click on that new slide, you will have a new slide added. So these are the ways you can add slides to your presentation. Now I want to delete and have just one. So again, just right click on the particular slide that has been selected, and then you select delete slide. The other way you can do that is once the slide is activated or highlighted, you just hit the delete button on your keypad and you can delete that as well. So Now we have our first slide we got from the beginning. Now, how do we add content? How do we add material to the slide we are preparing or creating? So click in here and then you just enter your title. Here, I want my title to be matter. Okay, that is what my title should be. And I'm just in the subtitle, I want to put there a review. Okay, now once that is done, if you look in the thumbnail, you find matter there, and then you again find a review. Okay, now having done this, you want to build on, and so what do? We get back into adding a new slide. So we add a new slide and then observe something. In the first one, click to add title was bold in the middle, and just beneath that we had click to add subtitle, but we have added our title slide already. And here, so you see, we don't have click to add title. We have click to add title, but we don't have click to add subtitle. We have click to add text. So I am adding my title now, and I put the states of matter. Okay. Now, what text do I want to write? I want to put in there maybe solid. I'm talking about states of matter. So solids, liquids, and then gas. Okay, these are basically the three states of matter. So I have my slide here, and then the thumbnail again shows everything we are seeing in the slide. Now, presentations, for that matter, PowerPoints are supposed to be artistic. They should be attractive. They should make learning or presentation look real. And so it should always go with images. How do you add image? You come to the tab here. The tab is the top here where you see my cursor. That is where you have the tab. So you have the file tab, you have the home tab, the insert tab, the design tab, and so on and so forth. Now I want to insert an image. So what do? I click on the insert tab. Now, when I click on the Insert tab, you see this whole tools here. This thing here is called a ribbon, and we have tools we can use here in the ribbon. Within the ribbon, we could also have groups. So if you look at the ribbon here, you have images there, you have tables, you have illustrations, you have add-ins, you have links, comments. These are all groups. They have been grouped into this sub tools you can use. Okay, so we want to insert an image. So like I said, you click on the insert tab, come here to pictures. Okay, and then you see a drop down arrow. Click on the drop down arrow, and it is asking you the location to insert your image or the picture from. So you see insert pictures from this device or online. Now, if you have the pictures already installed, downloaded on your device, then you just click on this device. If you don't, and you have an idea of the image you want, you click on online pictures, and you have to make sure that you are connected to the internet before you click on this online pictures button. So here I am not going to use that. I'm going to go to my device because I have some pictures saved there. So I click on this device, and for solid, I have this picture here, solid 1, solid 2. So I select solid 2 and it is inserted. I try to drag it so it matches the title I have there as solid. Okay, so it is here. So again, I have another one to insert. So I go back to insert, pictures, this device. I want a liquid image. So I have an image here. It is inserted. Again, I drag so it aligns with the liquid text I typed there. I want another one for gas. Let's come in here and click on device. I have a picture here, gas 1, right? So that again is inserted, and then we put that there. So now you see that it is looking a bit more colorful than we used to have. Now you could also change what we call the design. You see the whole background here is plain white. You could make it look colorful. And to do that, you come here, you click on the design tab, and you have several designs. When you look just beneath the design tab we have clicked, you see this ribbons here, and you have several designs, okay? And we can still come down here and expand it using this arrow here, okay? So as you do that, whichever design you select, that is what you see. So you see, as I click on that, I have different designs showing in here, okay? Whichever you decide to use, that is up to you. So you can select from amongst these designs the one you best want to use, and you are free to do that, okay? So let's look at this. Maybe I don't like this one. I think this one looks better. So we have this design here, and so we can use this. Now observe something here. This design has changed the outline, the way our slide looks. So if this is becoming a bit challenging for you, you can always select one that would not change the positions of your images as you have them, okay? So this is here. We can just hold this, make it smaller so it fits exactly into the area where we have liquid, so we don't have it distorted. Very well. So we have this here. So states of matter is up there, and then you have solid, liquid, and then your gas, okay? That is another way. So now we have the design. Like I said, you can change your design. Select a design that best suits your presentation, okay? Another way we can pick designs or themes is to come here to our file tab, and here you see you have more themes to select from. So all of these are themes we can select, okay? Any of these ones can be used. Again, you would have to decide what presentation you are doing, and you decide which slide or which theme to use. So if I select this theme and I want to create a new one, see, I selected a theme from my file, and so here I have to click on create, okay? So it will download the template, and that is what I have. So you see, I have changed my slide. My slide will look like this. So we have looked at different ways of adding a new slide, okay? You can always reposition these ones here. If you have it like that, your title page should be at the top, okay? We can go about that again, matter, okay? Our title page, and then we have a review, okay? We are looking at different ways of laying out our slides, okay? Now, once we are done with this, okay, you can still go to the next slide, click this, and you have exactly that. Now, in this slide here, states of matter, we are going again. Okay. Now, if you look in here, you see pictures here. Other than going to the tab at the top here to click and insert, you could just click on this icon in the text box here. And once you click that, automatically it takes you to whichever location you just opened. So you have your images again. So I just clicked on solid, and I have my solid there. Okay. And then now I can come back to this place and then continue To insert the other ones, my liquid. Okay, and then again I come down here and then to my device, gas. Okay, so now you see this outline is slightly different from the outline I selected initially. So you could pick an outline with a theme already, okay, a theme already created, and that's what we refer to as templates. Okay, now I can write under these ones so I know the states of matter, or even above them. Okay, what do? We pick the text box. Okay, come back to insert again, and then you come here. This is where you have the text ribbon. So click on this insert text box, and then I just click and drag, and in there I write my text. Okay, so I have solid, and it is boldly written there. Okay, I can duplicate this by just holding with my control key and holding and dragging, and I have my liquid, and the same way right click and change what I have there, and I have gas. So you see this slide here looks quite colorful. Now you can also increase your font size and even change the font style. Okay, now once I highlight this text here solid, you observe that I have this font group here, so I can click on that and decide which font style or font type I want to use. Okay, we want it to look probably bold and able to read. Okay, so make sure you highlight the text. That's very important. Highlight the text. Okay, then you select and then you highlight the text. Okay, if I want it bigger than 18, let's say 36, so it is bigger, I just select from the font size there, 36. And again, I change this size to 36 and then change the font type or the font style as well. Great. If I don't want it to remain in white, the white color, we can still change the font color. Again, you highlight it, you come down here. If I want it in red, just click that and I change my font color. If I don't want the red, I want a different one, just click on the drop down arrow to reveal all the other colors you have there. But make sure whichever color you are using is compatible with your background. Very important. It should be readable. So you don't select any color at all. Okay. So I have a red there, which looks pretty good. And then, so I have changed all my font style and the font size. Okay. Now I have my slide. Okay, so you can go on add your slide. Once you click on new slide, it will give you the same theme or the same templates. Okay, it will not change that. Now, the next thing I want us to look at is transitions. Transitions, what do we talk about? How do we want our images or even the text to appear? And to do that, you go to transitions. Okay, we have transitions and we have animations. We'll go through all these tabs. So you see how you can make your presentation look good. Okay, so let's start from the text. How do I want it to appear? To fade, if it is a fade, or you want a push. So what do we see? Okay, so as you click on a particular transition style, it would give you a preview of how it will look like. Okay, It gives a preview of what you will see. If you are okay with that, you select. If that is not what you want, you go ahead and then just go through all the slides. This looks pretty good. The crash, it's some funny appearance, and that looks good. Okay, so you can select your transitions from here, whichever is applicable you think is good for you. You can do that. You can apply transitions on either text or images, okay, or the pictures you select. So that is up to you to decide which one you want to do. Okay, so let's assume we are okay with this slide. What do? You would have to save. Very, very important. Saving your work is an important thing to do. Okay, so just go to your file tab and you click save as. Okay, select your location. OneDrive is very important. If you save on OneDrive and you are connected online, you can always access your documents from anywhere, even from another person's device or laptop. You only need to sign in to your account and you can access it. I want to save this on my desktop. So I click the desktop, and what name do I want to give to that? Let's say project one. Okay. Note here in the box here, you have users, principal. So the location is desktop. So when you go to your documents and you are looking for project one, you might not find it. So it's important you decide which location you want the work to be saved in. So once you are done and then you have your file name, you click on the face, the save tab, and you have your work saved. Okay, so we end here for this lesson. I'll see you in my next video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and also remember to hit the notification button so you can always get alerts from my channel. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.